Hi everyone, this is Gracie. Welcome back to my channel Graceful Mess. One time I was watching a video on YouTube and I remember the speaker saying that if you love someone, you love that person despite what you're feeling. It kind of stuck with me because it left me thinking, how can you love someone despite what you're feeling? Love itself is the feeling. But as I grew older and I started working on my spiritual knowledge, I actually realized how true that statement was. You often hear people say that, oh, I just love coffee, or maybe, oh, I just love taking walks by the beach, or when you think you have fallen in love with a person. That is just your ego mind having attached some positive value to that person, thing, or experience. That's attachment. You can have attachment to your parents, or your friends, your romantic partner, kids, even certain experiences like morning coffee, springtime, barbecue during summers, etc. Attachment forms when a particular thing, person, or activity brings out positive feeling in you, and that positive feeling has happened enough number of times that it confirms to your mind that that particular person, thing, or activity is good for you. And your mind always wants to relive that feeling by exposing itself to that thing, person, or activity again and again. You almost become tied to it, hence the attachment. Because of this, you have likes or dislikes. This is because just like you like the feeling that something brings out in you, you may also dislike the feeling something else brings out in you. Love and hate then become two sides of the same coin based on how you feel after being exposed to that something or someone. However, true love is not a feeling, it's actually a state of being. In spiritual sense, when a soul starts seeing beauty in the very essence of something or someone, irrespective of the feeling it invokes, that state of being is love. Love is when a soul accepts something or someone as an extension of itself. Attachment to a thing is when you want to derive some positive feeling from it. But love is about accepting that thing in its true form. Attachments may change over time as what you love today, you may end up hating tomorrow. Once it starts invoking negative feeling in you and has done so enough number of times that the ego loses its attachment to it. Like you used to love going to the beach, but now you don't care about it since there's no time for that in your busy schedule. Love between romantic partners may start diminishing as the disagreements rise and they start finding comfort and solace in other people. Unlike attachment, true love never diminishes or changes, since it never expected anything in the first place. It doesn't expect that exposure to that particular thing or person will always invoke positive feelings only. Love is despite the feeling. That's why it leads to detachment. When you're attached to something, if it brings positive experience in you, you want more of it. This invokes greed or lust for that thing. If it brings negative experience, it invokes anger and resentment in you. Negative experience then brings in the tendency to control it in a manner that it should always invoke positive experience. Like you may ask your partner to change their habits or routine so that they are no longer inconvenient to your chosen lifestyle. This need to control encourages you to take some actions which will carry karma. However, when you love something and truly love something, you accept that thing as it is and as much as it is. There are no expectations of what feelings it will invoke in you. Whether it brings negative experience or positive, you accept it. So there's no greed or lust for positive experiences, nor anger or resentment on negative experiences. There's no need for control. When there's no need for control, you don't take actions around that thing. You let that thing be and give it space. Love actually sets you free from that thing, hence the detachment.